I'm live. Hello, everyone. Entrepreneurs, going to be entrepreneurs, 9-to-5ers. Hello, welcome, grateful day, and faithful, fearless Friday. You're back with Janae Hudson, the uplifter. I am so grateful, you guys, for you joining me yet again on my podcast. Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast. Welcome. So, we're going to get started. Today, we are speaking about perseverance, overcoming entrepreneurial challenges with endurance. You know what? Let's pause for a second. I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Smooth Richie, and his name's Linnell. Richie, thank you for always joining me. I really appreciate you. Good evening. I know others will be coming, but let's get started with this podcast. Thank you for joining my podcast. Perseverance is a driving force that propels you through the challenges, just challenging journey overall, and building a sustainable business and throughout life. It involves not just facing challenges, but also maintaining resilience when you're like having setbacks and when different things like that occur. So let's go deeper into that. The concept of perseverance. It's providing additional tips and simple examples, which is what I'm getting ready to provide to you, to inspire and guide you along your successful journey and path. Again, that could be business, that could be life, but I'm here to assist you. So let's go. I'm going to start with tip number 1. However, I didn't get to my little inspirational shirt today. It says, enjoy every moment. Very important to enjoy every moment. I know I do. At least I do try to enjoy every moment. Thank you for joining. My apologies. I'm trying to wave and can't do it at the moment, but thank you for joining. So let's go with tip and example number 1 of perseverance. Building an attitude towards growth. Here's a tip. Embrace challenges as opportunities. Very important for personal and professional growth. Approach setbacks and with a mindset of learning and improvement. Very, very important. Here's an example for that. Imagine you start a small bakery. I'm not just saying that because I have a cake business. I have 3 businesses, you all. But imagine you start a small bakery and your first attempt at a new pastry, say it doesn't turn out as you expected, right? So it doesn't, it flops for whatever. It doesn't taste good or whatever happens to it, right? Well, instead of feeling discouraged, see it as a chance to learn and to tweak the actual recipe for better results next time. With one of my 3 businesses, it's a cake business. It's Rosemary's Heavenly Pound Cakes made by me, Janae. And I started with the lemon flavor, but I later expanded and now I make a strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla flavor. And many know about that. And I ship nationally now. But in doing so, the lemon was amazing, but I just wanted to give a variety. So I expanded it. Now I had to go back to the chocolate one a few times because it was amazing as it tasted. It still just didn't have that chocolate to it, seeing as it was pound cake, right? Thank you for saying they're all delicious in the chat. So I had to go back to the chocolate one like 3 times, you all. And actually, my grandmother helped me perfect that. It's called Aunt Teresa's Chocolatey Goodness. So instead of getting frustrated, like, I'm not doing this, I'm just going to do the lemon and go with it, I decided to just be positive and I moved forward with these amazing other flavors because everybody has different taste buds. So I wanted to cater to all, if not most. Okay. So that's an example of that. Example number 2, set realistic goals. Again, this is for life and businesses. Okay. So here's a tip. Break down large goals, and I do this as well. Break down large goals into smaller ones. And just break it down into like achievable tasks when you're doing it, okay? Because we all have these millions of wonderful, amazing ideas, So just celebrate the small victories of those goals, okay? To maintain just that motivation and the momentum. It's very, very important that you do that. An example of that is if you're launching an online store, say it's an online store, set achievable weekly targets for just like the website, the traffic that's going to be coming through it and things like that. I had to do that when I decided to start shipping nationally with my cakes even. And the fact that, I'm an uplifter. So seeing as I have that particular business and I utilize my HR expertise of 20 years of being on the executive level staff in the corporate world, I had to really own in and maintain just those particular goals of growing, that business and stuff like that when I launched and things, right? So in order to help other entrepreneurs with their businesses and their amazing ideas, because if they're a lot like me, I really, really like to run with all my ideas. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. Why? Because, it's just important to have more than one income for one, and I'm an entrepreneur, so why put them all in one basket? I know everybody says to do that, but I'm doing the thing, you guys. 3 businesses, okay? So very important for you to just stay focused with that, with your goals, and to breaking them down into smaller little parts to get things going, okay? But stay with it. Don't give up. I don't care what anybody tells you. Don't give up. Number 3. Build a support system. Huge. I can start even with that. Here's a tip. Possibly even get some assistance. It's okay. I was very territorial at one point in my life. I learned that it's okay to get some, assistance and help. Therefore, I actually got a VA because as amazing as I am, and doing all these things and conducting these 3 businesses and running them and things like that, it can get challenging, as an entrepreneur, and raising funds for the business to elevate and things like that. It can get very cumbersome. So a VA helped me tremendously. I had to start learning to trust him. He started learning my ways of my 3 businesses to assist me even further, but it's very helpful, that support system, okay? You might not always have that support system in your house. Unfortunately, no one in my family, for the most part, are entrepreneurs like myself. So, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm Janae the Uplifter. I'm here to help. I can just say that all day long. So here's an actual tip as well with building a support system. Surround yourself with mentors. I've had several mentors, you all. I have invested in myself because I am worthy of more. I am worth it. I am priceless. And so are you. So invest in yourself. Get a mentor who's trying to go where you're trying to go. An advisor as to which direction, because you might have just many different things that you're trying to, get done and accomplish. And you can do this even while you're at work, or if you're an entrepreneur like me and you used to be in the executive world and you're not there anymore. You got this. Keep going. I know I'm not giving up, and you shouldn't either. So just seek that guidance and that encouragement during the challenging times. We all need it. I often say, even the uplifter, myself, needs that encouragement to keep going. So very, very important to have that assistance and that support. And then just connect with experienced entrepreneurs, such as myself, who can just offer you that advice when you're faced with a decision. It could be anything about inventory for your company or what you should do, or I assisted one of my clients. She had probably 30 amazing different services for her one business. And she just was torn, Janae, I don't know where to go with this. I don't know which ones to pick and to go with to offer to my clients and customers and things like that. Well, I assisted her to break them down to a good, I think 6, and she's going places now. So it's very important to have that connection with people that you trust. All right. Number 4, flexible thinking and ongoing training. Here's the tip. Stay informed about industry trends, technological advancements, all of those type of things. Just continuously update your skill set to remain adaptable in a rapid changing environment and just the business world and life. Okay? Very important. Let me show you guys something. To some of you, it might not even matter, but I just want to show you this little, I call it a trinket, but it's not a trinket. It's an adapter, you guys. I know I showed you a way as far as money, one of the last podcasts and things like that. You have to go back and watch it of what I do, savings and all that. But as an entrepreneur, but you guys, with my laptop, I keep this in my vehicle. Now, a lot of vehicles have stuff like that. Again, it's just a little car adapter for my laptop. Because as many of you know, I'm always in my car or something like that, or whatever I'm doing. I'm always out servicing people, or I'm delivering cakes, or I'm helping as an entrepreneur with people in their businesses and things. So I got this to help me, because even though my car does have a plug in my car, because I have a 2023 car, this is very helpful for those who don't have that. They don't have the outlet, the outlet. They don't have that. So just plug it in, and it's very, very helpful. So stay up with the times of what's going on and how things are changing. But I can plug my laptop right in here. Don't even have to use my car. It's very small. As you can see, it goes right into my laptop bag that I have here. Because I have a very small computer, because I travel small because I'm always on the go. But yes, as you can see, purple is my favorite color. But it goes right into the compartment, and I got it just in case. I'm never without juice. Electric. So long as my car is going, I'm going. Okay? Just a little helpful tip for that. Number 5, strength and perseverance or presence of failing. Okay. Strength in the presence of failing. Stay as positive as you can. There is going to be so much negativity. We don't need any help, as entrepreneurs in life, as a business owner, in a 9-to-5, and as a business owner, getting your business going, elevating. We don't need any negativity or assistance to bring us down at all. That people, sayings, and remember, what you speak is very powerful. I always say, and for those, if you're not, spiritual. That's okay. That's okay, because we all belong to some higher power, right? So for me, it's God. And I always say that the devil he didn't make us like God did. So be careful what you say, because words are very powerful. So what you speak is very powerful over yourself, over others, just what you put in the universe, right? So the devil didn't make us. God did. So God knows our heart, our spirit, our soul, all of that. He already knows what we're thinking and things like that, right? But the devil doesn't. But if we say it out loud, there's a clue for the devil. He's going to be like, oh, she said she's tired. Let me be on her. Let me bring in something to shut her down. She says she's sick. Let me shut her down. So I am very, very, very aware of what I say out loud. The devil can sense that. So just be careful what you say out loud. Okay? We all going to think things, but he didn't make us, so he can't read our mind. Only God can. So, here's a tip for strength and perseverance of failing. Tip: view failure as a stepping stone to success. That has been such a help for me in my years of now assisting entrepreneurs with their businesses and utilizing my HR expertise from being in the corporate world. Unfortunately, you guys will be hearing about that story sometime, possibly on JanaeSpeaks.com, by the way, because I am a speaker as well, and an empowerment speaker as well as in corporate. So of just how to be treated, right? We all deserve to be treated well. So just use it as a stepping stone and analyze setbacks. Extract the lessons from what you're learning, and just use them to improve yourself and your business and just anybody you come in contact with. You're going to see yourself succeed tremendously by doing that. An example of that is, suppose you start a landscaping business and a major client decides to go with like a competitor instead of you, right? That happens in business. It's okay. There's love and wealth out here for all of us. So just instead of giving up, like, oh, they're going to someone else, everybody's doing it, everybody's a coach. I could say that everybody's a mentor. No, but I'm a unique mentor, so literally, instead of giving up, learn from that experience of unfortunately losing that particular customer or seeing them go to someone else. Learn from it. Adjust your approach, possibly. I'm sure it's amazing, but like even with myself, I'm sure it can always be better, right? So don't feel bad about that. Show yourself some grace, because the fact that you're even doing it shows that you're a winner anyway. So don't feel bad about it. And just seek new opportunities to grow your clientele. In the end, just simply don't give up, because you got this. Know that you got this. And if ever you're feeling like you don't, come back to this podcast of mine, rewind it or whatever, re-listen to it and say, Janae said I got this, because you do. Number 6, and this is our last one for today, tip and example on this podcast, is appreciate growth, not just winning. All right. So the tip for that is acknowledge and celebrate milestones. And I kind of went over this a little bit last week, but regardless of the size, I can't repeat that enough. Maintain a positive mindset by recognizing and appreciating just the incremental process of it all, because it can get very overwhelming during the process. And I don't want you to give up, because you're worthy and more as well. And you deserve better and more, just like myself. So just an example of that is, say you're a freelance writer. Just celebrate the completing a challenging article, possibly. I know my oldest son, he's in journalism, and he often goes through that. But just appreciating that, whew, I am done with something. I've gotten something off my plate. That is to be commended. That's a little step, but you did it. It's not still going to be on your schedule to do or your goals the next day or the next 2 days or the next week. You did it. Okay? So, these are just small achievements to contribute to you just overall. So your success and building and thriving your actual career, again, life, your journey is what I call it for the most part. So for those of you who just came on, thank you so much for, coming on. Definitely go back and listen to the other tips and examples that I gave today. And in conclusion, and until next time, entrepreneurship is a journey. I'm sure you can agree, right? It's filled with challenges and perseverance in the compass that guides you through uncharted territories. I know I've been through many, and I still do continue to go through some, but that's okay. I'm getting through them. So you may navigate your entrepreneurial just environment or your journey or whatever you might call it with endurance and resilience, okay? By adopting an entrepreneurial attitude. And that mindset goes so long, it goes so far by having a great mindset. So just setting realistic goals, as we spoke about, building a support system, embracing change, learning from your setbacks, right? And celebrating success. Remember, it's not about reaching the actual destination, but appreciating and learning from your overall journey. That's the key to it all. So thank you again for joining the Faith Forward Fearlessly podcast with the uplifter, me, Janae. And I will see you again 6 p.m. Friday, Eastern time zone, wherever I'm at. I'm actually going to be traveling this week, but I'll be on. So if you're there, I'll see you then. Have a blessed, productive, and prosperous day and year on purpose. Until next time.